How aware are you?
Hello, friend. Welcome back to the Finding Freedom podcast, where we talk about how to feel more calm, connected, heart-centered, abundant, and empowered so you can find true freedom and create the life you are meant to be living. Like last week, today's episode is a quick one as it was pre-recorded. I was trying to speak for under 5 minutes, and let me just say, takes a lot of editing and cutting out some of the things I really want to share just to make it short. In future episodes, you'll quickly realize that I like to talk and usually talk for much longer than 5 minutes when I have something really important on my heart that I want to say. Anyway, I hope you enjoy today's episode, which is all about awareness. This is one of the steps I teach in my one-on-one program, and one of the things I refer back to often. Why? Because awareness is something we deepen into and experience every single day. In fact, we never stop growing in awareness. I'm sure you know this. As each day passes, there's something you will discover, learn, unlearn, open up to, let go of. And all of these things can happen because you become more aware of whatever it was that allowed you to have those little mini awakenings. That's what awareness is to me. Lots of mini awakenings. Although we can have super huge ones too. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope you enjoy this episode all about awareness. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you so much love.
I talk about awareness all the time. It's a huge part of my coaching program because it really is one of the first steps towards change, and it's something we're forever building on. But are you listening to your body and to your mind? Are you aware of the feelings you're feeling in your body and the thoughts you're thinking in your mind? Are you taking action on them? In 2013, I had some pretty major health stuff happen where I hit the wall, where I finally decided that I could no longer live that way and that it was time for things to change. I was in physical pain every day. I had low energy, a bunch of allergies, headaches nonstop, fatigue constantly, poor sleep, blood sugar dysregulation. Do you think I was having symptoms before I finally said no more? You bet I did. I'd been having symptoms for years and years. My body had been screaming at me, and I'd chosen not to listen. So eventually it screamed so loud that I could no longer ignore it. I'm sure you can relate to something in your life that is similar, where you were aware of it or maybe not aware of it. But if you were, you weren't doing anything about it. Maybe you weren't aware of the connection or of what the communication meant. You knew something was up, but you didn't really get it until you did. For example, a serious illness, a relationship breakdown, losing physical possessions or becoming broke, losing your job or realizing after years and years you hate your job, falling pregnant and having children, losing a loved one. The list of things that wake us up and make us realize that we want to change goes on and on and on. And while this is so good that we become aware, why wait until something massive happens? You can learn awareness before your life breaks down. But if you're constantly distracted and keeping yourself busy, you often don't have the bandwidth to notice much at all. In 2020, I really started honing on this skill for myself. And this is, again, what I teach you in my one-on-one program, because I realized after years of searching for the solution that most of my healing had to come from my head and from my heart, and both of these needed to be connected and speaking to one another. Enter meditation and breath work. These two go hand in hand. I think we need them both. Why? We got to find stillness. We've got to calm our nervous system. We've got to do all the necessary things to change our mind and how we think and see the world. We've got to start asking more questions in order to start living as a new person. It seems simple. It is simple. So are you doing it? And if you're not doing it, why aren't you doing it? Is it because you don't know how? Is it because you want support? Is it because you can't be bothered? Is it not actually that important to you? Is it because you don't think you can commit to the change? That, like always, you'll start and then you'll quit? Is it because you don't believe in yourself? Is it because you don't think you're worthy of it? You are the only one standing in your way, my friend. You have the choice to change whatever you want to change and become someone new, or do nothing and stay the same. And this is what I'm here to help you do. I'll help you breathe and slow everything down. I'll show you how to become more aware. I'll lead you down that path towards change. And then you've just got to come along for the ride and choose to walk the path. I can't, unfortunately, do this part for you. But if you're here listening to this right now, I'm betting you're already on this path. You're already in search of change. And eventually, all seekers commit to this lifelong journey of transformation to be the best version of you. So I encourage you, keep seeking, keep connecting with your body, with your mind, with your breath. Keep finding moments of peace and stillness. It's in the present that you'll open things up for yourself. Keep making time for you, no matter how many people are demanding your time. And when you want some support, compassion, love, and guidance, I'll be here for you. If you're interested in becoming more aware and working towards your transformation, please just go to my website directly and book a discovery call, and we'll have a no obligation chat. Whether you've worked with me before or you're new to my work, there are no requirements or levels of experiences or expectations. We just start where you're at. You've just got to commit to it. Sending you all my love on your journey towards more awareness. Wish me luck too, because I'm on it right alongside you. Much love.